These strategies will transform your Sydney to Disneyland journey from a jet lag nightmare into a Disney magic success story for Australian Disney travellers. We are talking about conquering one of the world's most brutal time zone shifts, 18 hours between Australia and Los Angeles, and still managing to enjoy the happiest place on Earth. Let me be crystal clear about what you're facing. Whether you're flying from Sydney or Melbourne to LAX, when you step off that Qantas or American Airlines flight, your body thinks it's tomorrow while California thinks it's yesterday. Your circadian rhythm isn't just confused, it's completely shattered. Research shows that 94% of long-haul travelers experience jet lag, and eastward travel like this hits particularly hard because your body's suprachiasmatic nucleus, your master biological clock, naturally runs on a 25-hour cycle, making it easier to delay sleep than advance it. But here's what most travelers get wrong. They think jet lag recovery starts when they land. The smart money knows it starts 5 days before you even pack your bags. 3 to 5 days before departure, you are going to start living like a Californian while still in Australia. Shift your bedtime earlier by 30 to 60 minutes each night. If you normally crash at 11 p.m. Australian time, start going to bed at 10:30 p.m., then 10 p.m., then 9:30 p.m. Your body needs this gradual transition, not a shock. During this phase, consider taking 0.5 to 1 milligram of melatonin at what will be your destination bedtime. 9 out of 10 clinical trials found that melatonin taken close to target bedtime significantly reduces jet lag for flights crossing 5 or more time zones. The key word here is close. Timing matters more than dosage. Stay well rested before travel. I know it sounds obvious, but sleep-deprived travelers suffer exponentially worse jet lag. Your body needs every advantage it can get for what is coming. The moment you board that aircraft, your old time zone ceases to exist. Set your watch to Los Angeles time at takeoff and start mentally orienting to the new schedule. This is not just psychological. You are training your brain to accept the new reality. Here is where it gets tactical. If it is nighttime in California during your flight, try to sleep. If it is daytime there, stay awake. Airplane cabin humidity sits at a brutal 10 to 20%, half of what your body expects. So dehydration will amplify your fatigue. Drink water constantly, but avoid alcohol. That champagne might help you fall asleep initially, but alcohol suppresses REM sleep and destroys overall sleep quality, which is exactly what you do not need when fighting jet lag. Move and stretch regularly. Your circulation is already compromised at altitude, so do not let muscle stiffness add to your arrival misery. You've landed at LAX. You're exhausted. Every fiber of your being wants to collapse into the nearest hotel bed. Don't. This is where discipline separates the jet lag warriors from the walking zombies. Stay awake until local bedtime, 10 to 11 p.m., California time. If you absolutely must nap, limit it to 20 minutes and only before 3 p.m. local time. Set a timer. Oversleeping will reset your internal clock to Australian time, and you will be back at square one. Get outdoor light exposure immediately. Light is the only environmental time cue that can reset your circadian clock as quickly as possible. Your body produces melatonin in darkness and suppresses it in light. So California sunshine is literally your medicine. The transportation from LAX to Disneyland becomes part of your recovery strategy. You are looking at about 40 miles to the Disneyland resort. However, consider John Wayne Airport in Orange County. If you can manage the connection, it is only 15 miles to Disney, cutting your ground travel time significantly. For LAX arrivals, Uber or Lyft will run you $45 to $65 and take 35 to 60 minutes depending on traffic. Taxis cost over $100 for the same journey. Public transit exists but involves multiple transfers and takes 2 to 3 hours. Not ideal when you are carrying luggage and fighting exhaustion. Carmel Shuttle offers reservation-only service from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., while Primetime Shuttle provides private rides starting at $68. Choose based on your arrival time and budget, but factor in that early afternoon arrivals hit the worst traffic. Your body tries to shift 1 to 1.5 hours each day when traveling east. That means complete recovery takes 7 to 10 days for most healthy adults. But you don't need complete recovery to enjoy Disneyland. You need strategic recovery. Wake up at the same time each day, preferably between 6 and 7 in the morning. This is actually easier than it sounds because jet lag naturally makes you wake up early. Use this to your advantage. Get sunlight immediately upon waking. Step outside your hotel room, open the curtains wide, or better yet, take a morning walk. Eat breakfast between 7 and 8 in the morning, local time. Your digestive system acts as another time cue that helps synchronize your internal clock. Regular meal timing reinforces your new schedule. Exercise during the day, but not within 4 hours of bedtime. Your body interprets physical activity as a daytime signal, and that helps establish the new rhythm. Avoid daytime naps entirely if possible. If you cannot fight the urge, stick to that 20-minute maximum and use a timer. Melatonin, continued, is helpful, but timing is crucial. Take 0.5 to 1 milligram at 10 to 10:30 p.m. local time. Melatonin taken in the evening shifts your clock earlier, exactly what you need. Higher doses are not better and can actually leave excess melatonin in your system at the wrong time as it breaks down. Now we get to the fun part. Your jet lag recovery aligns perfectly with optimal Disneyland touring. Those early morning wake-ups that feel like punishment, they are actually your secret weapon. Plan your first park day for day 2 or day 3, not arrival day. You want to be functional, not stumbling through Fantasyland in a haze. Get to the park right at opening, usually 8 a.m. Early mornings align perfectly with jet lag-induced early waking, and more importantly, they mean cooler weather, lighter crowds, and shorter lines for the big attractions. While other families are hitting snooze buttons, you are walking onto Space Mountain with no wait. Consider purchasing Genie Plus or Lightning Lane access for the busiest attractions if you are visiting during peak periods. The busiest day at Disneyland is Monday, with an average wait time of 33 minutes. The least busy day is Friday, with an average wait time of 27 minutes. September offers the best overall experience, with an average wait time of 26 minutes, but you are probably not traveling in September. Plan for weekdays, especially Tuesday through Thursday, when crowd levels typically drop. Take advantage of the current Disneyland 70th anniversary celebration running through August 9th, 2026. It is an extra special time to visit. Australian families will especially love Bluey's Best Day Ever, which opens March 22nd, 2026. It is the perfect connection between home and your Disney vacation. Do not miss World of Color Happiness at Disney California Adventure, the special 70th anniversary version of the Nighttime Spectacular. Keep an eye out for construction disruptions as part of the Disneyland Forward Development Scheme ramping up in 2026. Both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure offer unique experiences, so consider park hopper tickets to maximize your visit. If you are traveling with kids, note the Kids Summer Ticket offer, available for purchase beginning January 21st, 2026, for visits from May 22nd to September 7th, 2026. Kids ages 3 to 9 can visit for as low as $50 per child per day. That is a significant savings from regular pricing. Your circadian rhythm responds to 3 primary time givers: light, exercise, and meals. By controlling all 3, you're essentially reprogramming your internal clock. Morning chronotypes, natural early risers, actually adapt better to eastward travel like this Australia to California route. If you're normally a night owl, this trip might temporarily turn you into a morning person. Older adults generally experience more severe jet lag and slower adaptation than younger adults. So if you're traveling with parents or grandparents, build in extra recovery time for them. Individual variation is significant. Some people naturally adapt faster, while others struggle for weeks. The protocol I've outlined works for the majority, but listen to your body and adjust accordingly. Here's what success looks like. By day 4, you're waking up naturally around 6 a.m. California time, feeling refreshed instead of groggy. You're falling asleep easily by 10 p.m. without afternoon crashes. You're experiencing Disney magic instead of fighting fatigue. The Australia to LAX route represents one of the most challenging jet lag scenarios in global travel. But with proper preparation, strategic timing, and disciplined execution, you can turn that 18-hour time difference from your enemy into your Disneyland touring advantage. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about being functional enough to create magical memories instead of becoming a cautionary tale about jet lag. Follow this protocol, respect your body's adaptation process, and you'll be posting enviable Disney photos while other travelers are still figuring out what day it is. The Magic Kingdom awaits. Your circadian rhythm is ready. Time to make it happen.